Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Nate Moore. This is Excel video 157. Still got the same list of patients over here that we had last time. We've pulled out the last name. We've got the first name and middle initial. Today what we're going to do is we're going to use this function called mid to get just the first name and get rid of that middle initial. Let me pull this up here so maybe you can see it a little bit better. The idea of mid is it needs to know where's the text we're going to pull the data from, where are we going to start, and how many characters do we want. Well, the text is easy. The text in A4, that's where the name is. That's easy. Anderson, James V. We can do that. The start number, maybe if I drag this down, remember column B is where we found the comma. So what we want to do is we want to find that comma between Anderson and James. And once we found it, we want to skip past the comma, skip past the space between the last name and the first name. So we're going to add 2 to wherever the comma is, and that's where I want to start. And then what mid needs to know is, okay, once I start, where do I stop? And the way I figured this out is I said, all right, I know James V. Anderson is 17. Ooh, I don't want to do that. Hang on. There we go. 17 characters long. And so the number of characters I want is 17, what's in C4, minus where the comma is, that's what's in B4. And then I need to subtract 3 more for this comma, the space between the last name and the first name, and I also don't want that space between James and V, between the first name and the middle initial. So I'm taking the length minus where the comma is, minus 3 more, and that's going to give me 5 characters in James, and that works. Elizabeth's going to do the same thing. It's going to know Elizabeth J. Brown. We're going to start 8 characters in because we're going to count to where the comma is after Brown, add a space or add a character for the comma and a character for the space. Then over here we're going to go to the number of characters. We're going to go C5, which says Elizabeth J. Brown is 18 characters long. Subtract out how long Brown and the comma are. That's 6. Then I need 3 more spaces, and that's going to give me the total number of characters to go out to the end and pick up Elizabeth, and that's the 9 characters in Elizabeth, and that works. That's the way to get the first name without the middle initial. Last name you use left. First name will start from the first name and middle initial will start from the right, and mid is going to help us in between. Now, what I want to do next time is see if we can make these formulas work without having to reference these 2 extra columns in there, and I'll show you how to do that in the next Excel video. Thanks for watching.